The planetary system, what we think of the world, the star system, the stargates. I've met these people. They've met me. On a lonely road in Australia about 6-7 months ago when I was coming through Victoria, around Wangaratta area, I saw a very strange thing in the sky. It looked like a worm or like one of those coils that you see that was spiraling out of a very bright circle. It was about 3 to 4 inches in size. My name is a thing that one day we will understand. But one day we will not understand the things that come to this planet. They explained it the next day that it was a space rocket over in America. How does it affect the Australian eastern sky? Why does it transverse from west to east? Why did it sink into the sky? Why did it sink below the Kings? It was only on the horizon. It was seen all up and down the eastern seaboard, and they explained it that it was a spacecraft over in NASA. Someone's doing something on this planet, and I've known it for years. More to come. One of these days, the planet will understand we only have one world, but there are other things that have been interfering in our lives telepathically, that affect us mentally, and that affects the way how we think, feel, and respond to our world. It affects our bird life, it affects our animals, it affects our plants. This thing is hideous. I've been tracking it for a long time. I'm a member of the Prince of Wales Light Horse Regiment out of Victoria, Australia. We're actually a battalion, and we're an armoured division of a battalion. This regiment has run for many years. I joined it 39 years ago as a private. I now hold the rank of group captain. I am warning that one day we need to fight, and fight to survive and make this planet livable again. Because for some reason, someone is digging around and they shouldn't be. One of these days I'll find out why Avoca Gold Proprietary Limited, which was sold in 1995 to Western Mining, which I own 5% of, and I never got any money for the 5% of the sale, which means that my signature wasn't on that contract, and I can prove it. And quite simply, if my signature wasn't there and I was 100% responsible for my actions at the time, then the sale is invalid. Or else whoever owns Avoca Gold Proprietary Limited now on this Australian Stock Exchange, I believe I own 5% of that company. My name is Richard Eric Churcher. I live at 38 of 6 Herd Street, Mawson, ACT, in Canberra. My partners in Avoca Gold Proprietary Limited were Laurie Vaughan, Roland Mastelli, and Ryan out of Port Albert. One day I believe justice should be heard, and one day I believe a miners' court should happen in this country to sort out this matter. It involves 2 of the biggest oil and gas reserves over in the Western Shelf, which Mobil are currently pumping out my gas to China. Something's fucking wrong, isn't it, John Howard? You fucking shit. One of these days, you'll overturn the 89 decision of the government of the time, reinstate the Miners' Rights Acts of 1854, which was signed by my bloody great-grandfather David Rental, who fought at Eureka Stockade. My grandfather Leslie Rental owned 80% of the Victorian goldfields in the early 1900s, and I owned them in 1980s. One of these days, you bastards are going to pay me the fucking money you owe me, you cunts. Excuse the language, but it upsets me.